Hello students, welcome to today's lesson on classifying quadrilaterals. So we're going to actually draw a quadrilateral on a coordinate plane today, and we have to connect the dots, and then we need to classify these quadrilaterals. Quadrilateral is just anything to do with four sides, like anything to do with four sides quadrilateral. These are more specific quadrilateral. A square just means that all the sides are the same and is a 90-degree angle. Rectangles mean the opposite sides are the same and also forms a nice 90-degree angle. Rhombus is sort of like a square, except that it doesn't have to be. 90-degree angles. That's a rhombus. Parallelograms means sort of like it's kind of similar to rhombus, except that not all the sides are the same. Okay. A trapezoid, they only care about one side being parallel. And then that's pretty much the 5 quadrilaterals we need to find today. Okay. So again, we're gonna graph. So they're gonna give you 4 points like this, and then you have to graph that. All right. So when you graph that, you're gonna need graph paper today. So if you don't have graph paper, I will actually email you a grid. You can use that. And if you can't print anything out, then just go ahead and just write it on a separate sheet of paper and just try the best you can. All right. All right. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna graph these points here, like, make a little dot. This is not going to be given to you, so I already did it ahead of time. So then you're supposed to plot a point there like A, then plot a point there like B, okay, and then plot a point C, and then plot a point D, and then you connect all the dots together. Okay, once you connect all the dots together, you're going to go ahead and find out what type of quadrilateral is this. Okay, so let's take a look at this quickly, and you go, wait a minute, it can't be a square because this is bigger than a 90-degree angle. Definitely not a rectangle. Could be a rhombus. Definitely could be a parallelogram. Now, a rhombus, that's more specific parallelogram. It just means that all the sides are the same. Okay, so this one here could be a parallelogram, or could be even more a rhombus. Okay, so now let's double check that. What do we know about rhombus? We know that all the sides are the same. So we want to know what these lengths are right here. AD, AB, BC, and CD. Okay, so we find one of this, we should be able to find the rest because it's given the same. All right, so I'm going to draw a line right here. Go, okay, I'm going to use the Pythagorean Theorem. All right, so I know that's 90-degree angle right there. Okay, and I know that's 3 right here, and I know that's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so I can use the Pythagorean theorem to find this length right there, which also gives me all these 4 lengths because it's the same type of Pythagorean theorem. Okay, so let's find out what that length is. All right, okay, so we can do 3 squared plus 4 squared is equal to this length squared. Let's call that one DC. I know it's 2 letters, confusing, and it's okay. Squared. All right, so that's gonna give me 9 plus 16 is equal to D squared. Again, this is represent only one number. 25 is equal to D squared. Square root both sides. Oh, okay, 5, and so they're all 5, and then therefore this one here is a rhombus. All right, other problems would be a little bit different. You have to search for it. Like if it's parallelogram, you gotta make sure all the slope is the same and stuff like that. All right. All right, now let's go ahead and do another problem, the next problem, number 2, okay? Now, number 2, they're gonna give you an equation already. You actually have to graph these guys, okay? So I'm gonna graph that with you right now, all right? So let's go ahead and graph this guy first, okay? It starts off at 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there, it tells me 4, and my slope is 1/2, meaning go up 1 to the right 2. I'll go down to the right 2, all right. I'm gonna graph this guy right now. All right, next one, starting at -2. This one here is going to go up. This one go down 2 to the right 1. Okay, so you're going losing $2 every day. There you go. Now, when you're graphing these things, make sure you draw a line that's pretty much covers your whole graph. You don't want to just stop right there. You want to go all the way through like that. All right. Next one, start off at 0. And this one is 2 and 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. All right, last one. 4, and this one I need to go down to 1. All right. Now, this shape right here is what they're asking for. What does this shape form? Now, I just realized something. I realized that all of these are actually perpendicular, as you can see. This is actually the same thing as 1/2. All right, so they're actually perpendicular of each other, and the definition of perpendicular means that if they cross, they turn into a 90-degree angle. So I realized that since these are perpendicular, everything forms a 90-degree angle. Therefore, this here is going to be a rectangle. All right, now the distance is obviously not the same length, so that's why it's a rectangle. Okay, if they look kind of like the similar length, then go ahead and do the same method to find this length here by using the Pythagorean theorem, but this one's obviously not the same length. All right, that is it. There is actually a number 3. You actually need to watch a different video for that one, okay? All right, have a good day.